Sam Levitt here inside the Padres clubhouse, and right now I'm joined by Jake Cronenworth as we get ready for today's game on the Padres radio network. Jake, you've had a really nice start to the season offensively. What's been the key early on?
Yeah, just working in the cage with Vic and the guys, and just trying to get my timing right, and just more or less be ready for the game, and just going up there and competing and having quality at bat.
We talked in spring training about some of the adjustments you made during the offseason. Do you feel like you can feel sort of tangible results already from some of those adjustments?
Yeah, I mean, there's even adjustments we've made since the start of the year. It's a game of adjustments, as they say, but yeah, just consciously making those adjustments, and glad to see it's been paying off a little bit, and it's always nice when the work you put in pays off.
Offensively as a team, there have been some great days like Sunday. There have been some more quiet nights like yesterday. Overall, how do you feel like this team is going offensively early on?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, 1 through 9, we've been having quality at bats, and no matter what inning it is, no matter what the score of the game is or the situation, it seems like guys aren't giving at bats away, which is huge. Putting pressure on teams to bring in the back end of their bullpen, like we did the other night against the Giants, which was huge for us even the next day. Just those little things. I know it's early in the year, but I think over the course of 162, those things pay off.
When you talk about giving at bats away, or at least making sure that you're having quality at bats throughout a game, is that something that you guys are sort of consciously focusing on, sort of day by day, and I guess even inning by inning?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been a focus, and Vic and the guys kind of put something together where, this is kind of our identity as an offense, and we're kind of 1 through 9 relentless no matter the score or the situation, and we just don't give in, and I think we've done a pretty good job of that so far.
During spring training, we talked really with a lot of the guys about having some of the young guys in the clubhouse, like Merrill, like Paulie. Now they're here, now they're contributing. Merrill hits his first major league home run yesterday. What's it been like early on to watch somebody like Jackson Merrill have some success?
Yeah, I mean, all the guys have done such a great job. Super respectful. They came into spring training, not knowing they were going to be on the team, but fighting for that spot, which I think is awesome, and the way they went about it, and the work and the effort they put forth was great.
I want to ask you about another guy in this clubhouse, Jurickson Profar, who just celebrated 10 years of major league service time. You're not quite there yet, but you're on your way. When you look at somebody who accomplishes that kind of goal, knowing how hard it is to be in the major leagues, stay in the major leagues, what does that say about a guy like Jurickson or anybody who gets to that number?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's only a half year older than me, and he's played, double the time. But no, I mean, it's always special to see. I've been lucky enough to have a few guys that I've played with that have gotten 10 years, and to see how special that is, and how small of a group it is, I think is even more impressive. I think it's only like 2,300 guys ever out of 24,000 or 22,000, which is very incredible. And to have multiple guys that you've played with do that is special.
Yeah, it's amazing whenever people bring up the number of major leaguers in history and then the number of major leaguers that have hit that 10-year mark. It is such a small group. Again, we're joined by Jake Cronenworth as we get ready for today's game on the Padres radio network. Jake, I want to ask you one more thing about Jurickson, because I know before the game on Sunday, Jurickson just quickly addressed the team. When you have somebody like that willing to step up and say something at least this early into the season, what does that say about a guy like Profar?
Yeah, it's who he is. I mean, it's who he is every day, and what he brings to the team, and you can see it in the way he plays. He's passionate. He wants to win. He competes his butt off, and what he does night in, night out, whether it's a 3-2 walk that gets the inning started and he's all fired up for everybody, or he makes a diving play or whatever it is. It's just he wants to win so bad, and it oozes into the rest of the team, and it's great to have somebody like that here.
Jake, finally, I know each spring and throughout the season, you do appear on Ben and Woods from time to time. You know Ben Woods and Paul pretty well.
Annual guest.
Yes, annual guest. They are throwing at a first pitch here at Petco Park tonight. Your expectations for them tonight?
My expectations are fairly high, because now that I'm thinking about it, they have gone to fantasy camp pretty much every year for a long time now, and the pressure's on. So if they don't throw strikes, there might be a problem, and I might call in on the radio show.
All right, tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning, Ben and Woods, you don't throw strikes. Jake Cronenworth calling in at 9 a.m., let's say, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Jake, as always, appreciate the time. Best of luck tonight, and best of luck with everything throughout the rest of this series.
Thank you, Sam.